Welcome to Still Waters podcast. This is my first episode, and I am so glad that you are here today. I just wanted to hop on really quick and just share with you what is Still Waters Ministry, how did I come up with it, and what you can expect from this ministry. I want to welcome each of you who's taken the time to just join me today. And I just want to explain that Still Waters is the theme is a quiet place for the soul. And I wanted to share this podcast because so many people that I know have been going through things, and it has been highs and lows and difficult points. And I've had the pleasure of walking with people through sickness, through disease, through death, marriage, all of the things, highs, lows, emotionals, ups and downs. And I specifically wanted to create a space where we can just kind of quiet the noise of life, a place to pause, a safe landing place for any weary hearts. And Still Waters, A Quiet Place for the Soul, is inspired by Psalms 23, as you may or may not have imagined. And it's taken from Psalms 23. And I just want to quickly read one of the verses. And it says, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul." And oftentimes in life, I know for myself, I get busy, I'm running, I'm ripping, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm just trying to get through the day or the assignment or the next task, but I don't stop and rest and allow God to restore my soul. So I created this podcast for all of those of you who are type A personalities who know that you need to pause, but you haven't, to join me as I take the time to just pause weekly and reflect on God, His love, and His goodness. And I want to share with you a little story, short story. Years ago, before my mom passed away, she was diagnosed with terminal cancer and she died. And as she was walking through the cancer treatment, she would always quote Psalms 23. She knew it by memory. And she would just always say, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul." She would quote the entire chapter. And as she was going through her treatment, the one thing I saw was her resilience, her peace, and her faith. She really had tremendous faith. And the thing I appreciate and I want to share is that as my mom walked through the cancer, she walked through it with dignity, she walked through it with strength. She had low moments, she had high moments. But one thing I can say for sure, that God was with her. He was with her from the beginning, and He was with her to the end. And the last verse in the chapter, it says, "And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." So I saw my mom go from the Lord being her shepherd all the way to dwelling in His house forever, where I believe she is now. So, what I would like to do as I venture on Still Waters, A Quiet Place for the Soul, I want to challenge you, I want to encourage you, and I want to assure you that God is with you. You are not alone in your journey, and I'll be here. I'll show up. I will share the word that God is giving me and words of encouragement, words of comfort, and words of assurance. So please join me. I'm really glad you're here today, and I hope you come again and again so that we can learn to rest, learn to be quiet, allow God to restore our souls. Thank you so much for showing up today. I look forward to seeing you on my next podcast.